Hey guys, what's up? It's Teeds here coming at you with episode 13 of my Cal Poly Mustangs Dynasty and NCAA 14. This week we are going up against Boise State, who is 9-3 in the Conference Championship Mountain West. Can you believe it? First time in the Mountain West and we are in the Conference Championship. I am super stoked for this and hopefully you guys are too. Please smash a like to give me some luck, and also if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. If you've missed out on the last couple of previous episodes, take a look at the links in the description to get caught up, because this game is going to be awesome. Let's take a look at our season offensive rates. Cal Poly offense 126, rush offense top 10 in the nation, passing touchdowns 126, but rushing touchdowns we are top 2 in the nation. Boise State is much more rounded out, as they are top 20 in everything and top 5 in rushing touchdowns, just like us, the Cal Poly Mustangs. But since we have the better conference record, we are playing at home under the lights in San Luis Obispo, California at Mustang Stadium. Let's get this game going. Opening kickoff, Williams picks it up and takes it to the right side, and oh my goodness, what a start as we get the ball just on their side of the 50-yard line to start the game. Though we do have a little bit of a trouble here in the beginning. 3rd and 5, running the read option here. Fake hands it off, and Davis is going to try and get the first down, and he gets stopped 4th and inches. Gets stopped just barely, and guess what? We are going for it. Tim Walsh, we got here by going for the 4th down, and we're going to do it this time, as Davis is able to get the first down for a nice 2-yard rush, just enough to get the first down. As we face another 3rd down here with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Read option again to the right side. This time they're ready for Patrick Davis, and Holloway takes it himself up the middle for the touchdown to give us a 7-0 lead. 30-yard scamper up the middle, something huge, something that we needed. Get our boost up, get our team ready to go here, as Boise State gets the ball back, as they run their own read option, and we are ready for it, as their quarterback Brett Rypien is not able to get any yardage there, as it is now 3rd and 10. Couple plays later here, dropping back to pass from the shotgun, looking, and he has a wide open player. Probably ran an out route, because that has been our weakest chain link all season long. 2nd and 2, couple plays later, doing it again with Rypien, and we missed 2 tackles. Can you believe it? He is a breaking tackle machine. At least is what it's looking like so far in this conference championship game here. Something to note is Boise State is constantly in there, as Rypien gets sacked for an 8-yard loss. Boise State is constantly in the Mountain West Championship. They are constantly contending for a Mountain West Championship every single year ever since they made it to the Fiesta Bowl 10-15 years ago. 3rd and 15 now, drop back to pass. We got everything covered except the man deep, Sean Modster, who catches a bomb from Rypien for the touchdown to tie it up 7-7. We get the ball back just about to start the 2nd quarter here, as Patrick Davis up the middle finds a crease, 16-yard gain. Offense is clicking so far, looking really good, as we now face a 3rd and inches, and we're doing the read option because that seems to be working here, as Davis takes it up the middle, and oh man, he gets tripped up, or he would have had a bunch more yards on that play. 1st and 10, so very next play, running the triple option to the right side of the field here, as Davis takes it, pitches at the last minute to Bradshaw, and he takes it for an additional 15 to 20 yards for a 29-yard gain. 3rd and 2 here, running the triple option to the right side here, fakes it, Davis takes it himself, tries to juke a defender, and is not able to get the pitch off, but we do get the first down nonetheless. 2nd and goal, read option to the left side, as we fake hand it off, and Davis able to take it himself for the touchdown to give us that 7-point lead. 40 seconds to go now. Something which is our kryptonite this year is not allowing teams not to score before the half, as a receiver actually dropped an open pass there, which really benefits us and sets us up. 2nd and 10 now. They do have all 3 timeouts, so we got to keep that in mind. We got to try and keep all of our players in bounds, as we leave a guy wide open. Are you kidding me? We tripped him up, but not before it's too late. Jake Rowe with a 70-yard touchdown, their tight end, to tie it up 14 apiece. Wow, that is demoralizing, especially thinking you're going into the half up 7 points. But there are 24 seconds left to go. We're going to see if we can do something here as we put Bradshaw in motion. Davis looking, Felder catches it, spin moves Oh my goodness, just like when you thought we weren't going to go in with a lead, we do. Lonnie Felder with a 53-yard touchdown reception with Patrick Davis's first pass of the game. Fans are absolutely loving it. So it looks like we are actually going into half with a 7-point lead. But hold on a second. They try and run the ball here, and they break a tackle in another one, and they call timeout with 9 seconds to go here. Still have 2 timeouts. As Ripien drops back to pass, going deep, and we get an interception by Williams. What a pick! As he is unfortunately not able to get a first down, we stop them, so we are up 7 points. Something that we love to see going into the locker room. Our first conference championship game up 7. They get the ball back to start the half here as they hand it off to McNichols, who gets dropped for a loss, -3, and is now 3rd and 2. Same drive, same first down, 3rd down, as they're looking to see if they need to change the play and to get back into formation. Looks like they're going to run it to the right side here, and they do. And Weddle is not able to make the tackle, but we did have Williams there who was able to make the tackle, but once it was too late, unfortunately. Very next play here, 1st and 10. Ripien dropping back to pass, not seeing the blitzer, and he fumbles the football. 7-yard sack. Our defense has been stepping up the last couple weeks. I love seeing it. Hopefully you guys like seeing it. Hopefully it's showing that our defense will play a lot better in year 2 of this dynasty, because year 1, we've already got our losses, and it is now 4th and 7. They had to punt to us. So we get the ball back, trying to add to our lead here as Davis gets lit up. We're able to have a decent handoff for 5 yards from Shane Holloway to make it now 3rd and 4. Something that's manageable, and look what we're running. We're going with the bread and butter this game. The read option. Davis is able to take it up the middle and is able to scamper for a nice 14-yard gain and the first down. Definitely trying to run that clock down as much as we can, as well as we run into a 3rd and 7. As Davis runs a triple option, takes it up the middle, and he does not pitch it, which is kind of a smart move for a 17-yard gain. And you just see the mascot just looking demoralized. Like, guys, we gotta stop him. There's gotta be one stop. As we run the triple option to the left here, and look at that. Davis breaks a tackle and dives into the end zone to give us a 2-touchdown lead with just under 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. And he breaks the rushing touchdown records right there with his 20th touchdown rush. As Boise State gets the ball back, handing it off to Nichols, and he's able to run up the gut for a nice 15-yard gain. 3rd and 7 now, bring in a couple blitzers, something that we've been doing to try and add some pressure, as their quarterback finds a wide open receiver, but he drops it. And look at that, look at how pumped they are as they do not go for it, which is very shocking in this game, as we hand this one up to Peoples, 1st and 10. This drive, we are trying to knock as much time off the clock as we can, as we're running the same play here. Another triple option to the left side, hoping that they don't read Peoples, and they don't here, but we pitch it, and oh no. Fortunately, they dive on this because they could have easily taken that down for a touchdown. Just a horrible coincidence of what just happened there. When everything was going in our favor, we just need to take time off the clock. We hand it right back to them. And look at that. Defense steps up and forces their own fumble, but Ripien is able to get it and make sure that the defense does not pick it up. So 3rd and 5 here, 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, as they are now shotgun, dropping back to pass, looking all day, gets tripped up and does not throw the ball to a receiver, throws it away basically while getting hit. But it is 4th and 5 now. Defense needs to step up here as Ripien drops back to pass, looking and finds a wide receiver. Oh my goodness. Right when you thought we had him, they just add new life here. Very next play, 1st and 10 here. Ripien dropping back to pass, looking, and oh my goodness, Hodges with the interception. Gets stopped at about the 5, but nonetheless, we do get the ball back. Our defense does not give up any points, and our offense just feels so much better about not giving up any points. As it is now 2nd and 10, we're just about under 2 minutes to go here. Running the read option, hands it off to Holloway, and it looks like Boise State's going to use their first time out here. 3rd and 10, if we get this, it's really going to make things easier for us, but this is a very, very difficult chance here, as Davis is going through all of his hot routes right now, trying to set up as many mismatches as possible, as he's looking across the field, And fortunately, that did not get picked off. That definitely could have been, but they get the ball back with about a minute 45, 2 timeouts on about the 34-yard line. Setting themselves up well. Here's Ripien dropping back to pass, finds a receiver for the first down. He's able to get out of bounds, so he doesn't have to use any of his timeouts here. Very next play here, dropping back to pass, looking, and oh my goodness, Williams should have had that interception. He was right there, could have put the game on ice just right there. Very next play here, 2nd and 10 here, dropping back to pass, looking, missing a tackle again. And next thing you know, it's 1st and goal. So if we would have had that pick, game would have been over, but now they got more life, and it's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right, running the read option. Ripien takes it himself in for the touchdown to go down 1 TD. And just like the other schools and all the other teams, they got to go for an onside kick in hopes to keep their season alive, keep the championship hope alive, but they touch it first within the first 10 yards. So there's a flag on the play, and we get the ball, and that will do it, guys. All we got to do is kneel it down a couple times, and that is the game. As it is now 2nd and 4, just going up and kneeling it, and we get our first Mountain West championship. Can you believe it? Patrick Davis is extremely ecstatic about it. Cannot believe that he would come to a program in the first year, get a conference title, get that ring, as he went 1 for 2 with a TD. And rushing stats, 17 rushes for Davis, 96 yards, 2 TDs, 8 for 60 for Holloway, Peoples 5 for 15, and Bradshaw 4 for 44. So a decent day rushing the ball. Not as good as last week, but nonetheless, the rushing game led the way for our offense. On the receiving end of things, Felder was the only one who got the passes thrown to, 1 for 53 in that TD, which was huge right before the end of the second half. And take a look at that. That is the Mountain West Championship trophy, and that is what we are adding to our pile. And let's take a look and see who won the Heisman. And something I was not expecting, Trace McSorley has ended up picking up the Heisman. Baker Mayfield 2nd place, Lamar Jackson 3rd, JT Barrett, wow, 4th place, and Jalen Hurts 5th. So I thought that was pretty surprising. If I hadn't told you already, we are using the current rosters for this year. So that is something that I think is really cool. But take a look at this. Our bowl, we made it to a bowl. 8-1 in conference, going up against the 6-6 Colorado Buffs in the Mako Bowl in Las Vegas. I think we honestly got snubbed, if I could tell you the truth. But that is going to do it for this week's episode, guys. I really hope you guys are able to watch next week's game, our first bowl game against Colorado Buffs. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be very interesting to see how we hang against another Pac-12 team when we have not fared well in the past. But if you guys have liked this series and this episode, please don't forget to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe. But other than that, guys, I will see you next week against the Buffs. Please be there to support. I'm out. Peace.